gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Shondell Wilbur.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Buried a Booking Podcast, Wrestling Podcast. My name is Dell, that is Devin. How are we?
Doing good, man. Back on Twitch.
Back on Twitch. It's a crapshoot with Twitch. Sometimes
Crapshoot with me.
Sometimes we Twitch, sometimes we don't. Hey, look, man, it's just not in the cards sometimes. But we're on Twitch, so if you are on Twitch watching, welcome.
Please leave a hit the follow button. We're like 9 followers away from our goal on Twitch.
Yes, please hit that follow button. It's it costs you nothing at all. But we are here to do the thing that we do every week. We are on the road to WrestleMania still. Things are taking shape. Some things happened this week. I am very interested to see what your thoughts on those particular subjects. And also, we are back to doing the thing that we are most famous for. That is the greatest professional wrestling podcast segment in the history of professional wrestling podcast. AEW in a Nutshell is coming to you today, so hold on to your seats. All right, let's start from the top. Let's start from Monday Night Raw before we talk about a few things on Raw, because there's a few things that happened on Raw. As a whole, Monday Night Raw, like, we're inching week after week. We're getting closer to WrestleMania. Does it feel like WrestleMania season to you yet? Or no? No, it doesn't. Yeah, me neither. Spoiler alert, it doesn't feel like WrestleMania season. But how did you like this episode of Raw?
It's too long.
This episode of Raw was too long?
It's too long.
Okay.
I don't know why it felt like a 5-hour show. Like, it was just...
It felt like work.
Yeah. It was... I know it's the standard time that it usually is.
Yeah.
But we need to shave off a lot of the flashbacks.
Yeah, and we're going to get a lot of those because they're trying to beat us over the head with these stories, so it gets us more invested in WrestleMania, but I understand completely what you're saying. It's like, if I get it, everybody, isn't week to week, but for us, I just watched this, I seen it, I know. But and we definitely, I'm still feeling the fatigue on the third hour of SmackDown. I still don't need it.
No.
I still don't need that at all.
No.
I don't. But we have it. We're here. So let's start talking about Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw kicked off kind of sort of similar to the way he kicked off the previous week with a little Brock Lesnar over Femi situation. How are we feeling about this? First of all, going into WrestleMania, and then thoughts.
I'm cool with this. As long as Oba wins, I'm fine. I am.
As long as Oba wins.
If Oba loses to Brock, it's dumb.
Yes.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yes.
Brock is out the door. He's retiring. It's time for him to, hang that big guy, position up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oba's the right one for it.
I agree.
And now I don't want to see Oba just keep manhandling Brock either.
True. Like I feel like we still have a couple weeks. I feel like we're going to get Brock Lesnar is going to get the upper hand on Oba at some point in time in this. And I feel like it can't be so one-sided because that starts to get me a little nervous. Like if Oba continues just to completely dominate Brock, then I get a little nervous for WrestleMania because I'm like,
that's the problem I'm having.
Brock might get that win. So it's but yeah, no, with the next couple weeks, hopefully we start to see a little more even playing field in terms of getting on, in terms of one-upmanship.
Yeah,
So
make it feel like it's going to be a good match between these. Well, it has to be.
Yeah, it's going to be, and to steal from Big E, big meaty men slapping meat.
It is, yeah.
that's what's that's what, like, you got somebody like you said, on the come up like Obafemi. Like the crowds behind him, like this thing is, if done correctly, this thing can be good. This thing can play out.
We need to get the Gorilla Tribe chant in the mix.
Yeah. WrestleMania entrance.
I need the full.
That would be cool.
Who do I talk to about this?
Disney?
Who do I talk to about this? Because this is... They own it. I'm trying to...
Yeah, it's going to be on ESPN. It's the same thing.
Well, ESPN, aren't they suing? They got some legal issues with WWE right now about PLEs.
Oh, yeah, I heard there's some... Yeah.
We need Winston Duke. We need the boy. Is that his name? Winston Duke?
Let's do it. WrestleMania entrance. Let's go.
We need Winston Duke to come out and just scream out, "Mafa." Who? Mafa. Who? Because everybody in the crowd is already grunting.
They are.
They already grunt.
Yep. Everybody in the crowd's doing the little Oba strut thing. Like everybody, it's a thing.
We need this.
It is a thing. But yeah. So Brock showed up again.
Happens. I'm excited. This is one of the matches at WrestleMania that I'm looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, definitely.
This is one of them.
This is a match that is fitting for WrestleMania. This is one of those ones, so far so good with the time that they've given to Overpemmy and, treating him like a threat to Brock Lesnar.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is one that is done correctly, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah.
For now. We still got time, and then we still got Mania to see, because there's been some huge discrepancies at WrestleManias with some things that should have never happened.
Yes. Wait, did I freeze?
Did you? Are we frozen?
No, I hope not.
Okay. All right. I don't see any. I don't see any freezing. I don't know. Am I frozen? Am I moving? Are we moving?
Yo,
we're moving.
I was looking at the Twitch screen.
We're moving. Hey, look, man. It's already we've already been through the Level Down podcast. So if you haven't, listen to the Level Down podcast, or like, share, like, subscribe, or any good stuff like that. Take a gander at that as well. But it's been a long recording day already, so it's fair.
Jesus Christ.
It's fine. It happens.
I'm sitting here looking. I'm like, why am I not moving?
Yeah.
And I have to look up, like, oh, it's Twitch.
Oh, that'll do it.
Jesus Christ.
That'll do it.
It's time to take a nap.
Yeah, we're getting there. But moving on to the Usos versus the Vision. I guess the way the night ended, okay, we were setting some things up, especially with Jey Uso. Obviously, we have been for a little bit. Jey Uso's the wild card in this whole situation. Division, yeah, it has no steam for me. I don't care.
You're right. It doesn't do anything for me.
No,
it doesn't.
And this was
I don't feel. So much has happened with the people.
Yeah, the injuries,
it doesn't have any weight anymore for me. Because, and when they come back, that's still not. You're not going to make it better for me to.
Yeah, it's over. I think the ship has sailed.
Yeah,
I think I think it's as they say, it was snake bitten, and that venom is coursing through the veins of this thing that is called Division, and it's just
it's over.
It's over.
It's time to just chuck this up as a good attempt.
Yeah, I mean,
we're done.
It had legs, but then again, of course, injuries happened, and then another injury happened, another injury happened, and then we'll see what happens with the whole Seth situation with Braun Breaker, if in fact he makes it back, or whatever. We'll see, but again,
I'm thinking Bronson Reed comes back before Breaker.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like Reed will be back before Breaker. I'm just thinking like the injuries, recovery time, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of had Braun Breaker returning first, but we'll see.
To be honest, it don't matter which one of these knuckleheads come back.
Yeah, whatever. We'll see. But I feel like we're getting somewhere. Like we're still. I feel like there's going to be something going on with Seth and something that clearly. But the Usos they lost by disqualification here with Jey Uso showing a little bit of that unhingedness right in front of the referee, laying them out. Jimmy's a little
No,
she's just not.
No,
just
this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
You're not buying any of this?
No. Here's the reason why. For some reason, the Usos, they can't keep belts. This is ridiculous to me. Like, this is the dumbest thing ever.
So you think they're set to lose soon?
They should have been lost. First off, the Usos are done. We should have wiped our hands with these guys when Jay lost the belt the first time, the championship belt. Y'all should have been. Y'all not. First off, y'all not that good at tag team partners.
No,
you're not.
Whoa,
I'm done with you. I'm done with them. There's no cohesion no more. This oil and water.
Hot take. Yeah, Jimmy is in a different headspace than Jay, clearly,
and it's not working for me. It's not working for me.
Jimmy seems to be the moral compass of this whole thing now.
The WWE don't want black people to be champions. Wait, they're Samoan. Are Samoans black? No, I don't know.
I'm not touching that one.
I don't know. But here's the thing: anybody of color, WWE don't want to have champions.
I mean,
look what they did to the New Day. And New Day was good.
New Day was great.
You want these two knuckleheads to be champions. They don't even mix together. Logan Paul and Austin Theory?
Yeah, I'm not.
That don't even make sense. Austin Theory come looking out like he a member of Mad Max. Stupid ass outfit.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't like the. I don't like this Austin Theory.
This is dumb.
Yeah.
Forget the Usos. Forget the Vision. Both of y'all. This is beat the dead horse.
Throw it all away.
Yeah, start over.
Yeah. We'll talk about the Usos later on in the night.
And you ain't even got to tell anybody. Just don't talk about
it. Just out of sight, out of mind. Just
out of mind.
Just don't mention
Vision?
It.
Nobody know about the Vision.
Yeah, just don't mention it. WWE is good for not mentioning things.
Horrible.
But someone who mentioned a lot of things was Becky Lynch in her promo. We are getting
she wildin'.
Getting Becky and AJ Lee. But yeah, thoughts on Becky Lynch and this Becky promo.
Here's the thing. Becky doing great stuff right now.
Yes, she is.
She's unhinged.
Yes. It's great.
And to be honest with you, it looked like, what's the little girl name? AJ Lee. Felt some type of way about everything that was said. Everything.
Talk about how she done away with the Divas era and all that.
Yeah. So I'm on board with it. Now it's not gonna look well for Becky Lynch, because you gotta understand, you gotta remember, AJ Lee has mental health issues. You gonna get this woman to snap accidentally in the ring. Like, you gonna trigger something and she gonna straight cold cock you and not remember it. And you gonna be backstage like, what was that? And she gonna be like, I don't remember because I went black.
Yeah. I saw red, next thing I know.
Exactly. Because you want to make a great promo.
Yeah, because you want to be good at your job.
Yeah. That's exactly how that's going to
be. So next we had Javon Evans and Grayson Waller. Javon Evans, great. We got the Kofi Kingston trying to recruit, Javon Evans, but Javon ain't falling for it. He's not going for the okie doke as it is. And
so here's the thing. I said Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give him props because he made him look even better.
Yeah.
Grayson Waller took those bumps. He did what he needed to do. He let that little boy shine. I'll give him that. I don't even like Grayson Waller.
yeah. I think this is the most praise I've ever heard from you.
But he did. He gave that kid opportunity to shine. Because, I'm sorry, I don't think, there's a few people who could have put themselves in a position to allow Javon Evans to pull off some of the moves. There's a few.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's a few. Yeah. But Grayson Waller understands he ain't got nothing going for him. He almost out the door. So he needs to be that guy to elevate other people. He got to be. Grayson Waller needs to be the Chelsea Green of the show. See, he has to be. He has to be. Because he ain't doing nothing else with his life.
No. And I still, I get the whole, the New Day pairing, but it still doesn't fit with me. It doesn't, it's still awkward. But
we don't need him.
Yeah, no, it's, I don't know. So after that, we had the Paul Heyman Seth Rollins segment. Paul Heyman is talk about great work. It's a Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman always.
Here's the thing.
Always delivers.
How much money are they giving Paul Heyman to take these hits?
Paul been getting physical lately.
Right?
Paul, it's been.
What?
That's why
I'm
I
just
feel
confused.
that's why I feel like I don't know. I feel like Braun Breaker or somebody is gonna come out of nowhere and level him. Now that Seth is getting used to attacking Paul Heyman.
Like all the time. Like
It's
Paul
it's
Heyman's
got to
got
stop. It's got to stop at some point. Because if not,
No,
it's gonna be Paul Heyman versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania.
You know what? They should book that.
you want Heyman and Rollins at Mania?
They should book that. And this how you book it. You book it, Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
You had Braun Breaker come out.
And call Seth the match and have Paul win?
No. Braun Breaker come out in a Paul Heyman suit. Breakaway suit, so he got his gear under it. Breakaway suit. And while Seth in there arguing, that's not Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker hands the ref a name change, an official document with his name change that says Paul Heyman. Start the match. Start the match. You need to add that level of entertainment to the show. That level of
a name change,
you know.
Name change is a new one. That's a good one.
Exactly. You telling me, dude, fans would lose their mind. Here's the thing. I know TV. I know my TV.
You've watched a few shows in your day.
Yeah. And that is a level you ain't seen yet. If you can keep it secret,
that's pretty crazy.
Oh, gold. See, WWE, they're not trying to hire me for the creative team.
Y'all not looking to do anything good, WWE. See,
right?
That's the problem. Yeah, you're not looking to gain new viewers.
Because I blow fans' mind. You swear you was watching something.
They're not ready.
Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready for the level of commitment I'm willing to go to.
Yeah, they're not ready. They're not with it.
Dang.
So we had a number one contenders women's tag team match here. It was Bayley and Lyra Valkyria versus the Kabuki Warriors. I knew who was winning.
Yeah.
And, spoiler alert, the people who I thought was going to win won. We got Bayley and Lyra Valkyria beating the Kabuki Warriors. Even though we already know I believe still that this tag team match for the women at WrestleMania is going to be a multi-team thing. It's not just going to be a one-on-one. I feel like there's going to be multiple teams involved. There's still multiple teams that are hanging around this thing. You got Charlotte and Alexa still. You got, unfortunately, the Bellas. You got Bayley and Lyra who have something coming up with Lash and Nia, but I feel like there's still a lot more going on. So
first off, who allowed the Bellas to come back to wrestle?
Wasn't me, because if it was up to me, that wouldn't have happened.
The dumbest of ideas.
That wouldn't happen. That wouldn't have happened at all. Yeah, I'm not a fan, never have been. So, yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah,
I don't think. But here's the thing. Now, do I want Lash and Nia to lose the belts? No. I don't think we're getting enough of them.
Right. I feel like whatever happens at WrestleMania, because again, that my prediction is going to be a multi-team match. I feel like they should still retain after
I,
all of that. They still should come out on top. There's a lot of mileage I feel like in the Irresistible Forces as tag team champions. I do. I just really feel like we could do a lot more with those two.
I want. I got this nasty feeling that these Bella people is gonna do something.
Ugh. Don't. I'm trying to keep that thought out of my mind.
Cause why bring them back? And
I know. Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't want the Bellas to have a WrestleMania moment. I don't want them to have any moment. I don't.
yeah, I got a feeling that this is gonna be bad.
And then a multi-women's match would give an opportunity for you not to outright beat Nia and Lash. Like someone else, they could easily beat someone else, maybe, and win the tag titles.
Correct.
And
Ooh.
I'm not liking where this is going. So,
And
yeah,
it's going to a bad place.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
now
no.
I'm thinking about it. This
Yeah.
might be the Bella show.
Ugh. I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
It ain't nothing we can do about it.
I don't want to think about this. I don't want to think about it.
Damn.
So, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not okay with this. So we had the Intercontinental Championship match. We had Penta versus Dominic Mysterio. Before the match, though, we had Stephanie Vaquer came out and made sure Liv Morgan wasn't about to do nothing about nothing.
I was about it.
Cause
I was all for
yes, I was a fan of what transpired, and yeah, that was actually pretty funny.
it. Yeah, it was. We need more of that. We need more.
Yeah.
We need more Stephanie out there putting hands on people.
Yes, because that initial hit from the back that she hit Liv with, she leveled her.
She did.
she leveled Liv pretty good. This matchup though, we kind of knew where this was going. Penta retains. You got Finn Balor, Finn and Dom are still on this
First
collision
off,
course. Oh.
I'm sorry.
We talk about Finn?
What does baby AJ look? AJ Styles look? He looked like a baby AJ Styles. And I'm not the one that pointed that out. My daughter pointed that out. She's like, "What happened to AJ Styles?" I'm like, "No." And I happen to caught it. I'm like, "Yo, he do. The wee nominal one.
The wee nominal one. Wow.
Little baby AJ Styles.
Baby Styles.
Yeah.
Look, I'm okay with where we're going right now. Of course, Dom and Finn are on a collision course, clearly. And we'll see what happens as we get closer to Mania. But here was our main event segment, which was CM Punk and Roman Reigns under one roof once again. CM Punk said some stuff. Usos came out.
He was serious. He called him by his government name.
He did. Just brought Roman out. Some more words were exchanged. Jay got a little upset. Jay rushed at Punk. Punk laid him out. Jay got really upset. And Jay Jay awakens the OTC in a sense to get him, as it were. And Roman proceeded to get CM Punk a few times. Thoughts on this segment here, as we're trying to drive this point home that things are so over the top, heated, that this is so personal. So again, this is. Am I interested in the match? Am I more interested in the match each week with these promos and things like that? No.
Here's
It
the thing.
doesn't really.
You gonna have CM Punk and Roman,
Mm-hmm.
and you gonna have Jimmy make Roman lose.
Jimmy.
Because he's gonna
Jimmy
be trying
is
to
the
stop
more-
Jay. Because Jay gonna be trying to interfere. He's gonna be stopping Jay.
Okay.
But by him trying to stop Jay, he accidentally caused Roman to lose.
Okay. Interesting.
Because everybody thinking it's gonna be
Okay.
Jay. No, make it Jimmy.
Right.
Or,
Or, wait.
did Solo just come back into the picture?
I mean, there was still. We are still dealing with that call to action, as we, from Roman with all that. Is there something else brewing? Why else would they? I mean, WWE does it a lot. And wrestling in general does that. They'll mention something or allude to something, and it never transpires. But is there something that they actually are trying to put in the works, in a sense? Like, are we really in the midst of a new bloodline situation?
I don't need a new bloodline situation. But I don't need Roman to win.
Okay. So you don't want Roman to win the title?
No.
Okay.
You don't.
All right.
You're a part-timer.
Fair enough.
I don't need you there part-time. That was, when I first started watching this, the novelty was great.
It was great, yes.
Now it's been done, it's over with. You don't need the belt again.
Okay.
No. CM Punk doesn't even need to keep it that long.
If Punk retains, then what happens to? I don't know. Well, we don't know. Still, we don't know. But we got Roman putting Punk through the table. He speared him. He did all this other stuff, and Punk is still defiant in being put through the table. He's saying he doesn't need help, and he's not the one that needs help, and all this and that. So we're still in doing that thing.
Didn't he ask for his wife's help when Seth and Becky was bothering him? Then you got grown men putting hands on you. You might ask for a little help.
You might need a friend or two.
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah, the numbers
you
are a little.
You can't
the
pull
numbers
nobody
might start
get
getting
out.
a little. Yeah, the numbers might start getting away from you a little bit.
Yeah,
especially
Kevin Owens can't help you. He's still out.
Yeah.
You could be friends with Drew.
I don't see it.
I don't think anybody would see it.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
The same way you didn't see Jade Cargill, B-Fab, and Mishin.
Ha. Yeah. So that brings us over to SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen, because we're gonna be talking about this for a second. SmackDown was a mixed bag of a lot of stuff, and was a lot of the stuff good? No, stuff just happened. So let's get into it. So it started with Randy, which is fine. We'll see him throughout the night. Thoughts on the Randy Orton segment?
It was fine. I didn't have no issue with it.
Yeah, it's Randy, so it's
Yeah.
it's one of those
None
things where
whatsoever.
one of those things where he gets a pass. It's just whatever.
I'm just trying to figure out why we making Zack Ryder a thing.
He's Matt Cardona,
Whatever.
but he's acting a lot more like Zack Ryder. Well, he's being treated a lot more like Zack Ryder, I'll say. He's Matt Cardona is getting the Zack Ryder treatment right now.
This John, let me tell you something. There's nothing to say. Nothing what I'm about to say. I'm about to say something prolific, but I'm like, there's nothing you can say about.
I miss GCW Matt Cardona. I miss King of the Indies Matt Cardona already.
Doesn't he have a podcast? Isn't it like called the Major
Yes
Wrestling Figure Podcast?
Yes, and I greatly enjoy that podcast.
What does he talk about?
A lot of it's figs. A lot of it's it's
toys.
Yes.
Wait, Matt Cardona's in the toys?
What? Yes. 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 Like a kabajillion. Yo, you gotta see the. I gotta show you some things.
Hold on. I think I'm already on top of it.
Yeah. You got to see. And what you see isn't even like the half.
What the
Yeah, it's serious. It's more than serious. More than serious.
Yo!
More than serious. Yeah.
He got the entire Rimco collection.
It's serious. Yeah.
Yo, this is an obsession.
Yo, it is for real.
This is great. Did Matt Cardona get a little cooler?
Yo, like that ain't even. Yeah,
this is wild. Yeah. Like this collection is crazy.
Yeah. Like stuff you can't even like think of.
Yo, he just got money and was like, you know what? F it.
Yep.
I'm going hard with it.
Oh yeah.
This is wild.
Yeah.
All right, let me listen to Mac. First off, you still trash in the ring. I'm not gonna act like I'm a fan now. I'm gonna be a fan outside the ring.
Yeah. Him, Brian Myers, and Marcel. Yeah, it's a good show.
All right, I'm on it. It's on the list.
Yeah. So, getting back to SmackDown.
Damn.
Next up, we had the Bella Twins versus Charlotte and Alexa.
They can't wrestle.
No, they cannot. We had Lash and Nia out there though, which was okay, but no, the Bella Twins cannot.
And they won.
No. Yes, unfortunately, they did.
This is what I mean by they're going to win. Triple H is out there like, you know what, Mr. Bella, we're gonna. He pushing these trash wrestlers.
Not good. Yeah, next. It just gets better for you because we go from that to the Rhea Jade back and forth promo, which turns into Rhea Ripley versus B-Fab. You got Jade, you got Rhea, they're going back and forth, trying to sell us the WrestleMania match.
Rhea talking and Jade trying to formulate some sentences.
Yeah,
She's got like frontal lobe aphasia. Her whole system be misfiring. No clue what she was talking about. She needs somebody to write her a script.
Yeah, this was not. None of this was great. Rhea was great.
Yeah. And then
That was
B-Fab?
B-Fab. B-Fab.
They just trying to make her into something.
B-Fab.
Nah.
The numbers game, of course, got the Rhea. Jade attacked her, and Rhea won by disqualification. And then we had Michin, Jade, and B-Fab beat down Rhea. Jade standing tall.
Are we not going to explain why this trash is happening?
It should all be okay when Rhea beats Jade at WrestleMania. This should be okay. Yeah.
Depressing.
On to our next match. We had a backstage segment earlier with Jelly Roll and all that, but we had Jelly Roll versus Kit Wilson in a match on SmackDown. Jelly Roll in one-on-one action, because why not? Versus Kit Wilson.
I get Jelly Roll is trying to do something. He likes wrestling. He likes being in the mix. But Jelly Roll beating Kit Wilson is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life.
I mean, no one expected Kit to win, but...
See, we're taking these Danhauser curses too serious. We're taking them too serious. Okay? I'm sick of this Danhauser shit. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of seeing him.
No, just no Danhausen at all.
No, he's not wrestling. The gimmick is done.
He doesn't have to. He didn't wrestle in AEW. Well, you hardly ever seen him in AEW, but
I can't
when you
do
did,
this.
he wasn't wrestling.
This is old. You're using this gimmick to change the direction of matches and stuff like that to justify why you make stupid ass decisions. This is a cop out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care about this at all.
Here's something that I think you care about. I want to hear what you think about these next things that transpired. Carmelo Hayes, his U.S. Open Challenge. First of all, let's rewind a little bit to Sami Zayn backstage. Nick Aldis pretty much like, yo, same for you, bruh. Might want this thing, what we got going on right. What we got going on right now, kind of don't really fit in to what's going on right now for WrestleMania season.
And I was cool with it.
Sami took that a kind of way. Fast forward to the Open Challenge. Sami Zayn answers it, and I'll let you talk about this from here. Match was good.
So here's the thing. I like this direction to Sami Zayn right now.
Okay.
When you saw him snap backstage with Aldis, he
and Trick.
He hit that breaking point.
Yeah, he
took out Trick. If he can keep this momentum up of this type of character, I'll be okay with him not only beating Trick Williams, but continuing to be champion. But here's the thing. It's not going to happen. He's going to lose the Trick. And then I want to see Sami Zayn tank. I want to see him go completely off the rocker.
Descent into madness.
This is what I need. This. If they play it right, this is where you can get a whole new different Sami Zayn. Straight rebrand. Not rebrand, but
I know you. Yeah.
A Sami Zayn who's not who's not chasing titles and championships. Here's the thing. He's going to be a dog chasing a car. That dog ain't going to know what he's going to do when he reach that car.
Okay.
That's the Sami I won.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
And we can keep that. You can ride that for a year. I'm not saying down the line don't give him a title or nothing.
Right.
But get him to a point where he's not chasing these United States champion, these intercontinentals, the big belts.
World title.
Yeah. But I'm gonna need a year at least
of him establishing what this off the wall or whatever.
Make it straight incomprehensible. We don't know what his motivations are. He don't understand his I want him to talk about his motivations, but I don't want him to be so out of this world.
Like we can go back. We can go back to conspiracy Sami, but just blow it up a lot more.
Yeah. Get more eyes on Sami Zayn. You know? And then he's good.
I'm not upset at that.
But I'm not upset with the situation between him and Trick. I'm liking how it's playing out if they continue to play it out right.
Okay. Yep. Sami Zayn is our is our champion, is our US champ now. And
it's a US championship belt. Nobody care about that belt.
He said he's making it to WrestleMania, so
yeah.
He looks like he's making it to WrestleMania. Next up, speaking of Drew, we had a segment with Drew and Jacob Fatu. They just beat the living, like their gimmick is they just beat the hell out of each other all the time. And now it's getting to a point where it's they're all beat up, busted up, dragging limbs, and we'll see what happens at Mania. This should,
yeah, that's it.
That's pretty much. We'll see. We'll see what that match looks like at Mania.
Fatu coming out on top.
I believe he should.
Yeah, because Drew, he's got to go make a movie.
Yeah, Highlander, right?
Yeah. He's gonna play. He's gonna be in Highlander, so he's got to go. I thought he was gonna leave last week, but I guess the production got pushed up, or moved around.
Got to make it to Mania, baby. So, we had Julia. Speaking of what? Julia and Tiffany Stratton here. Speaking of United States championships and all. How'd you feel about
if I was Julia, I'd have walked backstage, I'd have punched Tiffany in the mouth. Your one gimmick is a moonsault.
Yeah.
Your one gimmick. That's the only thing you got.
Yeah.
And you messed that up? Bad. That impact was bad.
Yeah,
it wasn't placement.
Yeah, Tiffany's not great.
Like, you put your whole lower half on the sternum and rib cage of that little girl. And that's not how I ain't no pro wrestler. I know that's not how that's supposed to go.
No.
And you messed it up.
Yeah, that wasn't
like Julia was. Like, did you see her face?
Yeah.
She was upset and hurt all at the same time.
Can't imagine that felt great. Can't imagine that felt great.
I'd have cold cocked her right backstage. I'd have made sure nobody was around and went bop. Knocked her whole fronts out. You non-wrestling ass.
Yeah, so, with a little bit of help from Kiana James, Julia was able to beat Tiffany Stratton.
She had to. She was out of breath. She was hurting. Her ribs was hurting. She had to get help. You can't win after how much does she weigh? How much Tiffany Stratton weigh?
And then with the force of coming through the air in the
Newtons,
angle and
the Newton force.
Mm-hmm.
How much she weigh? She's 143 pounds. That's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot to be falling on your ribs.
Yeah, I don't think that felt great.
That's enough to break your sternum. Probably. I don't know. But it's enough. Prettiest moonsault ever. And you can't even do it.
It wasn't. Yeah, it certainly wasn't. Certainly wasn't on SmackDown.
Trash.
We had Randy Orton versus Matt Cardona. Speaking of, Matt Cardona is the hot topic of, of our podcast right now.
Mm-hmm. Who wouldn't thought?
We knew where this was going.
Yeah.
The entire time. From start to finish, we knew exactly what this segment was, what it was supposed to do, and ultimately how SmackDown, in some shape or fashion, was going to end. We got what we got with Matt Cardona and Randy. Randy hit the RKO, got the win. Then in comes Cody. We got a big brawl. We got people trying to pull them apart. This is WrestleMania season. This is the season of pull aparts. Apparently,
Yeah.
Every big feud has this, and of course, we separate them. Oh, I'm gonna break free and jump back into it, and we're gonna do this over again, and we're fighting and we're fighting.
Like 10 minutes of this.
We're fighting. Yes, 10 minutes of Cody, breaking away and trying to get his revenge on Randy Orton. This is. We all knew what this was going to be. Especially, they were alluding to Cody come out. Cody came out, and there was a big brawl that ensued. So it's
Jelly Roll got hurt.
Jelly Roll did get hurt. Jelly Roll ate an RKO because he wanted to intervene in this situation. Wanted to be a part of separating the two. Jelly Roll
There's
ate an RKO.
There's no way in hell. Let's say I'm a friend of the show and a friend of Cody's or any of them. I am not getting in between these two men.
If they're deciding they want to fight.
Have you seen how big Randy Orton is?
Randy's a big dude.
Even Cody Rhodes ain't a little guy.
No.
I'm okay. I'm going to try to separate you with words.
He did that. He did that. He did that earlier in the night. Just leave it at that.
Close.
Like, yo, look. Yeah.
In real life, if I'm at near like an autograph signing and Randy Orton's there, I'm not getting that close. Just in the event that shit is real and he like arcane old people.
You don't want to be a part of none of that.
I don't want to be a part of that. It's called self-preservation.
That's exactly what it's
you
called.
trying to take a picture of Randy? No, high five. I'm out. I'm not doing it.
Imagine if imagine if all this stuff was real. Like you go to an autograph sign and he just RKO you.
You done. Your whole neck done. Your whole neck done.
That's commitment. No,
you are done. You getting wheeled out of there with a neck board and collar. What happened to you? I got that signature. You're an idiot.
Yeah, you got your Funko Pop signed, and
now you can't. You eating through a straw. Ridiculous.
But that was 3 hours of SmackDown.
That was long.
Yeah, it felt like 3 hours of SmackDown, and that was the week that was in WWE. So with that being said, there is one final thing that we have to do on the Buried Booking podcast this week, and that is hit you with something way more devastating than an RKO. Well, slightly, but it's up there. It's dangerous. It is dangerous, but it is also glorious. It is, without a doubt, the greatest professional wrestling podcast segment in the history of professional wrestling podcasts. It is the one, the only, the undefeated AW in a nutshell.
All right. Since we focused on Revolution last time, we missed a little bit of stuff that went on in AEW. So I'm going to give you just a little bit of hint of what happened the week before that. So we had Ospreay. He had his first match on Dynamite on the 18th since his return on Revolution. He had to put hands on Blake Christian after the match. Ospreay put his hands on Moxley. So I see we're going to get a little Ospreay Death Riders mix up down the line, which is cool. We also get a little promo from Kenny Omega calling out Swerve Strickland for the number one contender spot later on. Swerve accepts it. We're going to talk more about that later down the line. We had a great coffin match. Darby Allin, Gabe Kidd started off in the parking lot with a car flip, Gabe in the trunk. That was great. Fun little match. Darby Allin also announces that after the match that he's coming after MJF. MJF's not ready for that. We had, well, maybe he did Hangman do work.
Yeah. He's got it in him.
He got it in him. Collision on the 22nd had nothing really to report, but some build up about other stuff. Not much going on anywhere. AW Dynamite, number one contenders, EVP Swerve Strickland versus Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega gets that W. Then we had a mixed trios match. Death Riders going against Skyflight and Zadea Steele. Had to look her up. She looked familiar. She used to be with Nikki Lyons.
I'm sure, yes. I'm sure you.
And Nikita Lyons. Back in the day. But Death Riders get the W. Speedball Mike Bailey versus Rocky Romero. Speedball gets the W. MJF does what MJF does. Talk trash about Hangman, how it wasn't even worth fighting that man in the ring. Kenny Omega comes out, throws a bunch of words around, not really knowing what Kenny Omega is saying, but he's saying he's going to be a god and take the title off of MJF.
Yes.
FTR and Stokely, they didn't say anything important. They didn't. The Dogs versus the Collaboration. The Dogs won. Did not see that coming at all.
They gotta start winning.
I didn't see that.
Or else it's gonna get bad. This is gonna get bad.
AEW's World Championship match, Tekla going against Mina Shirakawa. We knew Tekla was gonna win. I don't even know why we playing around. No countouts. Darby Allin versus Roosh. Darby Allin gets a W, but for some reason we know why. The Don Callis family comes out, attacks Darby. But one weird thing that was going on, Andrade wasn't about that at all.
Yeah.
He wasn't about attacking Darby. I don't know what's going on.
Andrade coming around?
We'll see. Then we move into Collision, AEW Tag Team Championship match. Divine Dominion versus Babes of Wrath. Divine Dominion wins. I'm sick of these group names.
Yeah, it's a lot. Everybody's got a name.
Myron Reed versus Johnny TV. Myron Reed get a W. The Death Riders versus Private Party. Forgot Private Party was still a thing.
Everybody
Death Riders get the W. We go to a little video. It's nothing. Jesus Christ. Ricochet addresses Kenny Omega and Brody King. Ricochet then talks about Jack Perry and says that it's Omega who made the call for the ref. Basically, Ricochet's butthurt. He wants his title back.
Of course.
Cause more problems, Ricochet. Stop. Don't whine. Just cause problems.
Just cause more problems.
Yeah, Brawling Birds versus Nikki X, Amina Belmont, Haven Harris. who the hell are these local talent people getting beat up by Jamie
Brawling
Hayter?
Birds. That's right.
Yeah, Brawling Birds gets a W.
Yeah.
There were some words between them and the Triangles of Madness, but I really couldn't understand what the lady was saying. Ace Austin versus Tommaso Ciampa. We knew Tommaso was gonna win.
Yeah.
Kyle Fletcher, Mark Davis versus the Rascal. Kyle Fletcher, Mark Davis wins. Because why not?
It's good seeing Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis tagging again. Like I did miss a little bit of that.
I didn't care. Didn't care about those people. I like Kyle Fletcher. AEW International Championship match, Okada going against Kevin Knight. First off, why is Kevin Knight going against Okada?
It's Kevin Knight, baby.
No. That's why Okada won. Kevin Knight was, first off, the dude in the white hat was more mad that Okada was holding a rope. You saw the dude in the white hat in the stand? Mad. My man, chill.
Yeah,
Whoever you are.
Calm down. It's okay.
Calm down.
It's
He
okay.
was visibly upset.
It's okay. You'll be all right.
Visibly.
We all right. We all right, buddy. We all right.
Kevin Knight was trying to be upset, but he wasn't. He was like, I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
It's Okada.
Yeah, it's what you want to
Deal
do.
with it.
Yeah.
But the white hat dude, touch
Stop
some
it.
grass.
Yeah, stop.
That was AEW.
So we don't want to elaborate on the video package.
Which one?
The one that you skipped over.
I skipped over a video package? Whose?
Didn't we get a return?
Go ahead. What'd I miss?
Didn't we get somebody jumping through a portal?
I missed this?
Didn't we get some hologram something?
A hologram? Yo, I watched all this stuff on Saturday. Did I miss something?
Or did I dream that?
Hold on. Now you got me going to my original. What was it? Dynamite or Collision?
I'm sure it wasn't.
It was Collision. Let me look. Let me find my original notes. Because I... Was it before Ciampa?
I think it was he came out like, I don't remember exactly when he came back out.
I say Death Riders, you make kidding that. Where?
Did I dream this?
Was this on Collision? Or was it on Dynamite?
Did I dream? I want to say it was Collision. Did I dream this?
I'm looking through my notes.
Did it not happen yet?
Backstage, the Death Riders. After the Death Riders, Moxley, Death Riders. Then it was a Death Rider backstage.
I know he's set to come back. He didn't. There's no teases.
Then it was the video package between Ricochet.
Was I drunk?
I don't see anything like that in my note.
I might have
dreamed it was Collision.
I might have dreamt this. I might have dreamt this. I had a long weekend.
Let me check Dynamite.
I'm sure it would have charted by now. I might have dreamt this.
You can't find it nowhere?
I didn't look for it. I might have dreamt this.
And sure.
If we're still looking for it, it didn't happen. But I'm telling you,
I went to another note.
I'm telling you, it's going to happen at some point, though, because I feel like it.
So it
I'm
was
clairvoyant.
hologram?
I'm clairvoyant in this thing. Then I might have dreamt this.
I don't.
Then it didn't happen yet, but it will. Mark my words.
And now I'm tripping. Like I'm sitting there, I don't see anything about hologram.
I was either drunk or I dreamt it.
Because
or
you
both.
do. It's March 28th. Collision.
I'm sleep deprived, people. I've been
tag team champion.
Been up since 5 a.m.
A little backstage.
Nothing.
Then the Rascals. Then Johnny TV. Then the
remember
video.
Rascals.
Huh?
I said I remember the Rascals match.
Then it was the backstage video thing with the Death Riders. Then it was then the private party and Lexi Nair. Death Riders come out.
Yeah, I must have imagined this thing.
Global War Ricochet addresses Kenny Omega. Then it was the setup for the Brawling Birds.
That I remember.
Jamie Hayter. Yeah, that's when he was talking to the Triangles. Magnus, Lexi Nair backstage with Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis. And
I had to have imagined this.
Then it was the Tommaso Ciampa. Then Lexi backstage again with the Rascals. Harley Cameron talks about how she let Willow Knight get down.
Oh yeah, they're no longer a thing now. Babes of Wrath is no longer a thing.
There was Kyle Fletcher's match.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got a little vignette with Don Callis and Ricochet talking backstage about Global Wars. Backstage, Lexi talking to Kevin Knight. No. I don't know where you saw that.
I probably hallucinated.
I don't know. That must have been something different.
All right, I'm going to bed. Shows. All right, I'm going to bed. Let's go ahead and do it for us for the Fair to Booking podcast. I swear to God, I probably hallucinated it. That's what happens when you work all weekend and you have no sleep. You start seeing holograms of hologram. That's good. But please like, share, follow, subscribe, and we're getting closer to WrestleMania. Gonna try to set something up for a preview of the WrestleMania card as it continues to take shape. So stay tuned for that stuff, and we'll see you next time.